"Got a jam here, starboard side, not clearable," Chad reported over the intercom. "Shit!" Carmen was not happy. "Damn Delta Force operator comes aboard and breaks my $100,000 weapon system." "This damn Delta Force operator didn't do it to you out of spite." "Like I'm gonna believe that shit." Too bad she was taken. Woman had a mouth on her and kept her sense of humor even when things got bad. Without comment, the pilots twisted the big helo on its tail. They kept the ramp on the ground and rotated the nose around until Carmen's weapon had almost a full sweep of the jungle, which meant she had to work twice as hard. "You guys are so damn good," he called out to the pilots as he unlimbered his HK-416 rifle. 20-round magazine, and he only had 2 spares on him. He'd just gone from a loaded 4,000-round kicker case bolted to the deck to 60. As the view on his side was now over the night-shrouded canyon, he strode over to join Carmen. Maybe he could get some shots on the edge of her gun window. He was halfway across the 8-foot-wide cargo bay when it hit him. Literally. The M-Razor raced aboard, shot up the length of the cargo bay, and slammed into him. He heard a scream and a curse, but he wasn't sure which one was his as he was thrown forward. Chad landed on his back between the 2 pilot seats, and his helmet smacked hard against the main console. "Nice one, cowboy." Captain Roberts looked down at him. "You just shattered our central system with your head. Haven't you broken enough already?" "Guess not," Chad managed to admit, and wondered about his own body. Was he in shock? He wasn't feeling any pain. Had his body armor saved him, or not? Experience told him that if he was hurt, he would be feeling it soon enough. "Well, it's not getting any better. They just knocked out one of our engines." While Roberts flew, the co-pilot's hands were moving fast. First he pulled the engine fire T-handle, and then did more of whatever it was helo co-pilots did during a crisis. Chad lay on the radio console that ran between the pilot seats, and wondered if he should try getting up. It seemed as if perhaps he should. He raised his head first. Good sign, his neck still worked. He could see his left foot was caught between the M-Razor's bull bar bumper and its winch. He could feel his foot. Another good sign, implying that his spine had remained intact. Attempting to twist his foot free transmitted loud and clear that there was nothing wrong with the nerves in his knee. Ow! The driver was looking at him in some surprise. Even being dressed like a Spec Ops soldier, in armored vest, helmet, and enough weaponry to suppress a riot, couldn't hide that the driver was seriously female. Woman drivers. The M-Razor's brakes had worked before Tanya had entered the battle, but she hadn't used them much since then. Either they were shot out on the crossing, or her impact with the side of the Chinook's rear ramp had killed them. The helicopter had twisted just as she'd been racing for the ramp, wanting nothing more than out of the hellhole they'd entered. At least 2 of her team were injured. One had nearly blown out her eardrum with a scream as the M-Razor slammed to a halt. Worse, their jungle target had been a dry hole. The senior leaders of the drug lab, who were supposed to be there, had left an hour before her team struck, but they'd left plenty of cartel troops in place. The guy she'd hit raised his head to look at her with the twinned cyborg eyes of night vision goggles. She heard the helo laboring as it struggled to pull back from the cliff. It went nose high, not a good sign. And the M-Razor began rolling backward. She slammed it into first gear. With the engine stopped, that should have been her parking brake. But the helo deck's angle was increasing, and it wasn't enough. No chains in place yet to tie it to the deck. "Out! Out! Out!" Tanya yelled at her crew.